Hello, my name is Dwight. Thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how I generated my first $250,000 in less than 9 months off of just leveraging credit. Listen, I'm going to show you how to clean your own credit, right? And I'm going to show you what your credit profile should look like so you can be able to go get access to funding with no docs. And I'm also going to give you a couple of banks that you should go to as well. Plus, stay to the end of this video. I'm gonna have something special. But before we get into all that, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself so you get to know me a little bit better, right? So, like I said, my name is Dwight. You can find me on Facebook and you can find me on Instagram, TikTok also. So on IG it's 24.8.enterprise. And everything I'm finna tell you, you can actually go down my page. I didn't delete anything, right? So I just want to let you know, I used to be a union iron worker. Good job. I loved it. Proud of it. I helped build the stadium. I helped build the Las Vegas Stadium, the Indianapolis Colts Stadium, Resort World. The list goes on. And just a couple of things off the top of my head that I was proud of, right? But I actually made good money. I was bringing home at least about $1,000 a week on the average. So that's about $4 grand a month, right? So that was a pretty good living. But sometimes I would get laid off and sometimes I'd go in between jobs. I hated that part. But when I was working, everything was good. I started getting older, right? So I got tired of having to climb up on buildings with my harness on, cold, if it's hot. I had to be out there working. But I'm a man, so I'm going to do what I got to do to take care of my family, right? So I always try to think of an exit plan. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was making good money, but I was thinking of an exit plan. So I ended up going to school for psychology. I ended up getting my bachelor's degree in psychology also, right? But when I started to go look for a job in psychology, the jobs was only paying like $22, $23 an hour, right? And then the most was probably like $27. But when I moved to Vegas, I was making $45 an hour in construction. So that would have been a big fallback in pay. So I didn't want to do that, right? So I didn't know what I wanted to do. COVID hit, right? It was kind of like bittersweet. There was a lot of things that happened in the world that I'm not happy about, but it gave me some time to think about something that I wanted to do. The crazy part about that, right? My credit was bad, right? And I wanted to buy a house, right? So I'm trying to go and find credit repair people to try to help me get my credit right so I can be able to go buy a house. This is when I didn't know nothing about credit, right? I didn't have no idea how it worked. So listen, I'm going to credit repair people and I'm asking them questions. I'm like, how do you do this? Or what should I do? And all the questions that I asked, they couldn't answer them for me. So I started just trying to figure out how to learn and how to do this on my own. It was certain things I was kind of curious about. I was like, I know that I got high credit card utilization. If I just pay my credit cards down, will my credit score go up? And the guy told me straight up, no, just pay me the money and we're going to take care of your credit go up if you go to credit repair. That didn't sit right with me, right? So I went and I got educated and I learned, and that's when I found my first mentor, him 500. And he showed me how to clean up my credit report and how to do things on my own. But not only that, he educated me about credit. So once I learned about credit, now I'm like, whoa, I'm glad I didn't make those decisions. So sometimes we have to learn to use our common sense too, right? So now that I'm looking back on that in hindsight, he told me all wrong because I only had one talking fair remark on my credit report. So what was holding my credit score down was because my high credit card utilization was high. So instead of me paying him, I should have just been paying my credit card utilization down. Something that he didn't tell me. So this is why credit repair people get bad names. So I understand if you scared or you in fear, like, hey, I done got scammed before. All I hear is about credit repair people scammed because a lot of them don't have the education. A lot of them become credit associates, meaning that they're working for somebody and they're just a representative. They never really learn the basis on credit, right? So what I did was I went and got educated. And when I got educated, my first goal was to educate the mass, educate my community, give back, pay it forward, because I was so excited about it, right? So that's when I started implementing everything first. So I wanted to make sure all this stuff worked. So now that I know everything worked, because now I ended up starting my own credit repair business. That's the first thing I did, right? So then after I did that, I started a trade line business. Made $75,000 off of trade lines alone, a trade line business, right? Crazy, right? $75,000 in cash in one, and no, it was like almost a year. I want to say about 9 months though. 9 months I made $75,000 in cash off of trade lines. Plus what I made off of credit repair. Then when I got my credit profile set up properly, right? Then I went and got me a Tesla. Then I went and got me an Audi Q8, and then I ran them out and let those cars pay for themselves. So now I have a rental car business as well, right? So all of these things that I have done and everything I generated was me off of me just getting educated about credit, right? So these are the things that I'm gonna be showing you, and I'm gonna show you how that you can do the same. Okay, enough about me, right? I'm finna show you on how to use these same strategies basically to scale your business. Or you might be the person, you might have a great idea, but you don't have the money, right? So don't worry, because I'm finna show you how to set your credit profile up properly so you can be able to go get money from the banks and you can start that business, or you can scale your business that you currently have. And plus, stay to the end and I'm gonna have something special for you. All right, y'all, as promised, it's time to get to the meat and potatoes. So I'm finna show y'all how to properly clean the credit report in 14 to 60 days or 90 days or less. I always tell my clients 90 days or less. Why? Because I like to over deliver. But I'm finna show y'all how to properly clean it in 14 to 60 days or less. All right, so listen, first thing first, you have to build out your credit report so we can get it to a 750 or plus, because this is how we're going to get the money from the banks. So building out our credit report properly is how we're going to be able to go and access fund so we can scale our business or we can start our own business. All right, so first thing first, y'all. When I first start off a credit report, the first thing I do, I go and I black out the secondary credit bureaus. So I put a couple lists of the names right here on the screen. These are the secondary bureaus that you want to block off. Why you want to do that? Because this is where they house your information. Meaning that when you go dispute with Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, these are the people that they go to try to verify to see if what you dispute is accurate or not. But if you freeze the account right, they're not going to be able to verify it. Also, so since everything is frozen, the first thing we do. The second thing we do, now we're ready to mail out the letters. I hit them with a 609 letter first, right? So when I send out my 609 letter, I backdate it 90 days. Why do I backdate it 90 days? Because they only have 30 days to respond. And if they don't respond in 30 days, that alone, they have to remove it off our credit report if they can't respond in 30 days. It's not a human that reads this, y'all. It's a computer called eOscar. So we have to outsmart AI. So if they want to put this computer in place, that's good for us. We don't learn how to outsmart it, right? So it's a human that gets the mail, opens it up, and they throw it in the machine named eOscar. Now, when eOscar reads the letter, right, they already not in compliance. Because why? They're 90 days late. So that's an automatic, boom, deletion off your credit report. Even if they try to send it off to one of the secondary credit bureaus, it's not going to be able to be verified. Why? Because we get frozen. So this right here, this tactic alone works 80% of the time. So this is how you hurry up and clean things out. 2 weeks, bam, 14 days. If that did not work, the second thing that I would tell y'all to do is go to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau website and start a complaint. Make a complaint to all 3 other credit bureaus or whatever this photographer remarks is at. Make it with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, right? And they will have your back. What they would do, they will contact Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, right? And they will ask them, say, hey, say your letters too, right? Because you can be able to say, hey, they was 90 days late. Boom, we sent this date off, they didn't apply in 90 days, then boom, they have to delete it. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is gonna have your back. And you can also dispute with the Better Business Bureau, and I forgot to add this one, but the Attorney General, something that I personally had to do. All right, so these are some of the tactics that I personally use in my credit repair business that I'm telling y'all, and it really, really does work. All right, so after that, I also tell my clients, you can actually handwrite a letter in and you can get that letter notarized. Why do we do that? Because there's certain things that we want the supervisor to read. He also cannot read a handwritten letter. No, it's just gonna spit it out. So you can title it Attention Supervisor, and if you want them to actually read it, and this what helps too, and get it notarized to let them know that it's coming from you. All right, so this shows that, hey, you're very serious about this. What's on your credit report does not belong to you, and you want it removed. So you get it notarized, and you handwrite it in, and you send it in. And if you handwrite it, it forces a supervisor to read it. So that is another tactic that we also use to get stuff off your credit in 60 days or less. Stay tuned, I'm gonna have something special for y'all. All right. What you're looking at right here, you're looking at money. This is what your credit report needs to look like. You need to have your credit report to look like this, because this is what you're finna do to leverage this type of credit report to go get you some funding, to basically to use the money to scale up your business or to go get you start up a new business. So I just taught y'all how to properly clean your credit report in 60 days or less. So now that you have a clean credit report, these are the things this is how your credit report needs to look like. If it doesn't look like this, you're not going to get approved for funding. All right. So the tactics is this: you cannot have no late payments on your credit report within the last 2 years. If the late payment is over 2 years, you're fine. But if you have a late payment, that's an automatic denial. All right. Next thing next, your credit card utilization has to be under 9%. I know y'all hear a lot of people say under 30%. That is true, but false. The reason why I say it's true, does it help you get a better credit score if it's under 30%? Yes, but it's false when it comes to a bank. We're not worried about the score. What we're worried about is a perfect credit profile so we can leverage it, right? We're trying to leverage. So it has to be under 10%, right? So you got to get your credit card utilization under 10%. Also, you can't have no derogatory remarks. So I just showed y'all how to clean your derogatory remarks off, and you can use the same tactics to clean your inquiries off, because you want 2 or fewer inquiries on your credit report also. Then you want at least 10 positive accounts on your credit report. Also, your age, I got 5 years on here, but if it's like 4 years and 10 months, that's fine too. But I'm also gonna show you some banks that you can go to. So stay to the end. I'm gonna show you some banks that you can go to when you just basically don't have that much age and you just got a new LLC. I'm gonna show you where to go to too. So stay to the end. All right, y'all. So as promised, I told y'all if y'all stay to the end, I had something special for y'all. So hey, listen. I'm finna give y'all some plays y'all can go and y'all can run these plays right now. I like to call this the GM play and the Apple play, meaning that you can go and you can apply for these 2 credit cards right now, and they will tell you if you approved or not. And I'm gonna show you how to do this so you have no inquiries. So this is what you do, right? So first thing first, you go to GM, right? Credit card, you go and apply. What they're gonna do is it's gonna be a soft pull. They're gonna tell you right now if you approve or not. It's not gonna hurt your credit at all. There's no inquiry and no nothing, right? So if they do approve you, they'll tell you for how much. They just say you just got approved for $5 grand. What you do is you go call TransUnion. You go and you freeze your account. When you go into your account, you freeze TransUnion. What happens is that after you freeze them, then you go back to the screen and you hit accept. So now they already approved you, so they have to accept you. So now what you just did was you just got the GM credit card basically with no inquiry. And the same play works for the Apple credit card. So you run the same play with the Apple credit card. You can go right now. It's a soft pull. It's not going to hurt your credit. You can go and you can run this play right now, and they'll tell you how much money that they're going to approve you for. Call TransUnion, freeze the account, go back to the screen, hit accept, and bam. Now you just got 2 credit cards basically with no inquiries. I tell y'all, we heating up. Thanks for staying to the end. I actually got something even more special for y'all. Alright, y'all, so thanks for staying to the end, but I know some of y'all, like, I don't even know what my credit score look like, right? Some of y'all use Credit Karma. I know most of us do. I still use it too, but I use it basically to keep up with what's detailed on there, because they show the deletion. So I like them for that. The Spearing app, that's free, that's cool too. But I want to give y'all some more game. Right in the description right now, I got a link in there for My Score IQ. They're the best. What I mean by the best, y'all want to know the best accurate credit score, credit profile you want to know the best one. Why? You want to know what the banks are pulling. Why? Because we're doing this for funding, so we want to use their score. We want to know their system. So we want to use what they use. So in the description right now, you can go click on this link that I put in the description, right? And you can just pull your credit, and they're going to show you where your credit profile is at. So you're going to really know where your score is really at, and if you have any target remarks or any late payments on there. So I advise you to use this link right now and basically go and pull your credit score so you can know how you need to build out your credit profile so you can go run these plays I just taught you and go get funded. All right, y'all, like I said, I want to thank y'all for watching this video. I really do hope that you got some good gems, some good information that you can go and use. This information would not work if basically you don't use it, right? So listen, I know some of y'all probably saying, Dwight, I don't have the time for this. I like everything that you told me. I like what you're doing, but I don't have the time to do this myself, right? So you can actually come pay me. You know, I have a credit repair company, 24/8 solution, and I will actually dispute your credit for you, and I can actually help you go get funded. But if I do it, of course, it's going to come with a fee. And if I help you get funded, I need 10% of that funding. Meaning if I get you $100,000, it's going to cost you 10 on the back end, though, right? So you can go that route, or you can come and join my mentorship program called Rich Off Information. You can come and join my mentorship program where you will have me coaching you and showing you everything that I just showed you in the video, because I cannot show you everything that's into my mentorship. It would be impossible to do this an hour or less, right? This is like microwave compared to Thanksgiving feast with my mentorship program. So, but my mentorship program, I will be able to show you everything step by step. I will actually give you all my contacts, so all my bank contacts, all my people, everybody that work with me, just everything that I have, I will be able to get it to you in my Rich Off Information mentorship. So you can book a call with me. Let's get started. Let's get started on this journey. Or like I said, you can do it yourself. At the end of the day, I just hope you take this information and I just hope you apply it and I hope you use it. Come on, let's just scale up your businesses. Or like I said, join my mentorship. Also, like I said, I always got something free, something special for the end. So even say, hey, Dwight, I might not, you thinking probably I don't have the money, right? Some of y'all probably thinking I don't have the money to join your mentorship program. You can actually right now go to PayPal Credit. PayPal Credit will fund your account, right? And it's 6 months interest free. You can take that money from PayPal Credit to go pay for my mentorship program, and what you just did, you just leverage. So everything that I've been talking about this whole time is you can start that right now, and you can actually leverage PayPal Credit to get this Rich Off information, and you can basically use that money to scale your business or start your business. Because basically, I can give you a fish and I can feed you for a day, or I can teach you how to fish and feed you and your family for a lifetime. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all got some good, valuable information out of this. God bless y'all. Looking forward to being your mentor.